Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your June General Tarot card reading. I titled this video Attracting New Opportunities, and the Nine of Water is describing that experience in June a little more fully. You are at the end of an emotional cycle, an emotional journey. This can be a completion of a concern, a care, a relationship, a passion. And at this point, you have gone through many of the steps and stages of the development of this particular care that you are giving, you are receiving, you're offering. This looks as though you have gone the whole way in a particular partnership in which you may be finalizing the care that you literally are giving to a partner, a family member, or a significant other in your life. This is also indicating that you are, as the result of having completed this cycle, sticking this through, whatever that means for you, you are reaping the benefits of the satisfaction, the contentment, and the love that you are receiving back as a part of this process. So there is an incredible uh, beacon that your devotion has created, attractiveness, which is what is bringing in new opportunities. You have completed something, you feel satisfied, contented, even joyful in the opportunities that this relationship has offered you. And in releasing that, you are attracting something new in. In the beginning of June, the 10 of Earths is describing your attention to legacy, and that really builds beautifully off the completion of this journey that is releasing you back to a place where you can give back, having experienced the benefits and the privileges of uh, the efforts of others that have been made on your behalf so that you could experience the advantages or the resources that those before you could not or did not. You are in a position of understanding that now it is your privilege to give back in a way that allows a new generation, new generations to experience, have access to some of the resources you've had. Again, this is part of your generosity, your legacy, and you may be carrying on the legacy for an intimate partner or a significant other in your life. In the middle of June, the Page of Air. This is an interesting card in this position in the middle of your reading, indicating that you don't really know which way to go. You have a strong intuition, you have a strong passion or desire, but you're really not sure of the next steps for you. What is moving into that place of clarity and certainty is curiosity and your ability to realize that based on the completion of one journey, there are a lot of assumptions that you have understood about many of your own assumptions that you have uh, taken for granted in your experience of relationship, passion, the development of your emotional growth, your maturity, and you're now curious about the new perspective that you are open to. This is new ideas about the journey forward, what appropriate legacy looks like, how best to distribute that or to describe that. At the end of June, the Two of Air is about a decision that must be made. I don't know if you're feeling the weight of this decision at all. I do know that you are aware that as an individual, regardless of the position you've placed yourself in terms of ancestral lineage, time moving forward, you are feel pressured to make a decision that you know is best for you. In fact, you already know the way that is best for you. However, understanding that, honoring your intuition, being open to new truths or the pursuit of new truths for you is something that you know is a harder choice than one you would have made from a place of comfort and security. You're absolutely secure within yourself, but you know that perhaps it's time for you to move on onto a path that will afford you opportunities in a less familiar environment. And so it is the difficulty of the decision that is more pressing than the rightness of the decision for you. If this reading is resonating for you, Cancer, please like this video, share this with others, comment below if you feel so moved, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I have pulled Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And it seems to me that you are extending an experience that you are now completing. Your purpose is something that you are well familiar with, that you have been engaged in for a while, and that you are wrapping up, you are completing in a way that lets you experience this new opportunity that not only attracts new opportunities, but helps you to recognize that this is a major transition into what amounts to perhaps a new lifestyle for you. The law of attraction from the Hummingbird Oracle: turn toward the beauty, love, and sweet joy you desire. The Ten of Earth in the beginning of June is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So your practicality is well intact. You are very clear about the way that you practically move yourself forward, the security and stability around you. You feel protected, you feel safe. And there can be this desire to stay in a place where you are so secure and stable. There, and that transition that you are experiencing is really more about your commitment to others outside of what could have been a primary passion, project, or relationship. Your commitment to that as a way of affecting this legacy. Perhaps this is something done in concert with others, other family members, other community members. That commitment is helping you to transition to a life that feels more like a social opportunity. It can be a new job, it can be a new position, it can be a way that you are selecting your effort or your work on the basis of this desire to give back, to provide opportunities for others, similar to the opportunities that you've enjoyed. You are being recognized for your ability to work as a team member. There's something about you that is unique in the setting. Perhaps you have a senior or advisory role in this way, but your efforts are lifting up the success, the victory, the possibilities for this particular effort that you're making. And in that way, you are being viewed differently by those members that you're working with. You're seen as someone who is able to release, uh, um, to commit to the collective good overall. And that is gaining you some respect and attention from your coworkers in a way that feels very good to you. In the middle of June, with the Page of Air clarified by the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups, support is all around you. You have the support you need to pursue this new, grander vision. And legacy also brings up the potential issues of inheritance, of philanthropy, of donation, volunteering, charity. There are a lot of things associated with this that are actually a relief and a release for you. Some way that you celebrate a quality that you always have shared with others. Your legendary sensitivity, intuition, awareness of the needs of others, the desire to support others in a way that can be unspoken, um, and actually preserves the dignity of those that you are seeking to support or those that come to you for support, is also balanced out by your own lived experience of disappointments and failures. You understand that this community, the support that you receive, may be a call to a former existence or experience of yours in which your primary relationship or passion had displaced this community of support you had. And now you are in a position of understanding how much you've grown and more deeply connected to yourself, that is reflected in not only these relationships, but in the celebration and value you place on the intimacy and vulnerability that you can have with these particular individuals. At the end of June, the Two of Airs clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands. The Nine of Cups, Nine of Water in this particular deck of the Good Tarot is almost balanced by the Nine of Swords. This Nine of Swords really has you stepping back from this momentous, positive completion and celebration of a relationship, an event, an opportunity, a project, and the way that you've handled it as an individual, and still maintain your commitment to the group, the family, the community. In so doing, you are releasing a lot of the old ideas and beliefs, the old expectations of others. And this is why the Page of Air is coming up as a point of a moment of stillness, of standing still and recognizing. In many ways, your response is one of, I don't know. I don't know which way to go. Events may be forming around you, but what am I doing as an individual? There is, after such a phenomenal release of not only disappointments, releasing the beliefs that led me to attempt to comply or resist with the expectations of others, how much energy that burned, how much effort that took, how many years were lost in trying to maintain, hide myself, heal myself from the damage that believed, in my unwillingness or inability to meet the needs or expectations of others, suffering as a result of the limited expectations, whereas I have turned that into an experience of knowing myself, loving myself, caring for myself, attending to my needs in a way that healed these relationships. That is so much completion here, that you are necessarily in a place of almost feeling cleaned out, cleansed, stretched out like a rubber band, and you're at a place where you can honestly say, I'm not quite sure which way I want to go, but I have a strong intuition about what that looks like for me, a strong intuition of the next challenge that I necessarily am putting before myself as a way of growing. And in doing that, I am clearing away space, setting much firmer boundaries, saying no to the things that I may have said yes to in the past, so that I can operate from this place of strength, this place of love, this place of understanding my experiences and how I have been on my path throughout all of this. And that I want to move towards those personal goals that I'm still formulating for myself, that I'm not sure of what they are, but I'm taking the chance to allow myself the space and the honor, the respect of moving from that place of strength, self-knowledge, personal wisdom that will enable me to better meet my personal goals. I'm going to finish up this reading, Cancer, with Yogic Path Oracle. And I hope this reading has been helpful to you, useful to you. I have pulled Atman, and I'm going to look that up here so that I can read to you what the guidebook, the beautiful guidebook, describes here. Atman is infinite aspect of the soul. Blessed soul, you have now begun to see glimpses of the divinity that exists within you, and there's so much more to experience. You're filled with limitless potential and have realized that the only obstacles that exist are within the mind. You've reached a deeper connection to your highest self, the immortal aspect of your existence, the very seed of your soul, Atman. Your meditation has unveiled hidden depths to your true being and allowed you to experience the vastness that exists inside you. You've become aware that you are a microcosm of the greater macrocosm, a reflection of the universe. Now bring this expansiveness into the everyday and watch your life unfold. Thank you so much, Cancer. Until next time, Namaste.